G'day. Well, here's a little spot you've only ever seen twice in my videos. It's out in my atrium off the bedroom. Well underused spot. Actually, we did it all up and put pavers and things and stones. If you look around, I guess. Oh, can't. Oh, too tight. Yeah, so it was quite nice, but it's well and truly unused, or not used enough. There's a little sky thing above with the shade cloth. Anyway, that's not why I thought I'd have a chat to you today about. I was looking back at some of my older videos, in particular vlog type things, and to me, I think they're quite good, most of them, and it kind of annoys me not to put a too fine a point on it, how YouTube has decided to drop me from their monetization program, when the majority of my videos, and I'm not here to whinge or complain, but I sort of am, and I was going to put this on my newly renamed Steve Make Clips and Bits channel, but I'll see if I can sneak it through here. I think it's rotten that they did that, and because basically it's just me, my original content, for the vast majority. So I'm not going to repeat myself of what I've said before, but it is rough because they're not bad videos, and if you've been with me for a few years at least, you probably agree that, you know, it's, I've said it before, I'm not the best presenter, but it's what I look like now. And I didn't make YouTube, you know, back 2 decades ago or whatever, when I still had some looks. By the way, my red eyes, I've said this many times, normally I'll put some eye drops in to make them white, but it doesn't mean that I've had people, shop I used to go to, used to say, oh, you've been, you know what I'm saying. I said, no, I don't do that. The eye drops I take at night to keep glaucoma on the safe side is why the red eyes. So for a proper video I usually put drops in, but you're just going to have to bear with it, because using the drops I put in to make my eyes white again can be detrimental if you use them too often. So I'll err on the side of safety rather than doing that. And my point was to I've forgotten. So I'm not the best presenter, but I am me, and you know that I'm me. You've seen enough of me surely, unless you're a brand new subscriber. So it's a bit rotten, and I'm not supposed to say, I believe, I've never seen it written, but I've always heard you're not supposed to mention how much you make on YouTube. Let me subtly tell you that while this plane goes over. And now magically he's gone, but someone started to do what I thought they'd do, and it's use power tools across the road, because I'm kind of outside here, if you get what I mean. So, of course, some of you know, especially, it wouldn't be a Steve Mac video without local noise interference. So let me get this through. I was looking at a few weeks ago, in fact just before YouTube decided to suddenly demonetize me, I was looking at my stats one night through YouTube Studio, and you can see all these analytics, and it surprised me. And oh yes, this was at night, so obviously peak times, but you get a live view count, and there were approximately, I counted it, every 10 seconds there were 2 extra people watching or starting to watch a video on my channel, because currently there's well over 900. That may change if I don't get remonetized, but anyway, so I thought, now if there's just one 5-second ad comes up for every person that watches, that's 6 people every minute are seeing an ad. You do the maths. I'll pause while you get your calculator out. So how much is that? Whatever, there's no set price that you can come up with. How much is that earning YouTube compared to what they pay creators back? It's not an awful lot, I can assure you. So I'm going to try and subtly say my average when I was monetized, and this varies a lot, depends, like sometimes it was more, but on average my monthly payment was somewhere between $100 and $200, and probably tended to usually be biased towards the middle to higher end of that. So whilst it's not something you could live on, It is in fact barely what people in third world countries make. And as I've said before, it's not the point. It's the fact that I make these videos. Some of them are quite good, I think. Certainly different types of videos I make are helpful. And it was just a token. So that's why I'm doing these. I'm not doing daily vlogs per se. I'm sorry if I put that into your head and using that term, but I'm making more videos quite soon after each other. Now traditionally what I've always done is wait at least 4 days between videos to let subscribers hopefully catch up. There's a lot of people, they watch and see my videos, so I've never thought it was a good idea to upload daily, but in this case, at least for this period of time, I'm going to be doing pretty well that, and I'll let you know when I'm not going to upload, and I'll throw in a couple of YouTube shorts as well. That's my grief and situation worth mentioning. This is just my personal videos, so I throw it out there for people that are bothered to listen. Comment below what you think. Do you reckon my videos are worth watching? Some of them anyway. Alright, well, I'm sorry for feeling melancholy. I'll try not to do that. Okay, well, I'll see you next time. Cheers.